So yeah, if you want to get comfortable where you are, notice where your body is in contact with your chair and your feet. Where are they in contact with the floor? And you can bring attention to your breath. And drink your tea at the same time if you wish. And as you bring attention to your breath, just notice, how is your breath? What is your breath doing just now? How often do we ask ourselves, our body, our breath, how it's doing? It's kind of a nice thing to do every now and again. And we're going to then take a few deep breaths just to really settle into this place where we are together, connecting in this circle, global circle. So you can take a few deep breaths in and out. And as you breathe out, just let everything drop and settle. Another breath in and out. And one final breath in and out. And now we'll take a little trip around the Celtic Medicine Wheel, and we'll stop off at each of the points, each of the 4 points, and then the 5th place in the center of the wheel. And this medicine wheel, I took a course with Jane Burns, who studies Celtic shamanism, and she has shared the story of, one of the stories of where the Celtic medicine wheel comes from, and that it comes from a man named Fintan, who's from Kerry, a wise man, who talks about Ireland as being a wheel. And Tara is in the centre of Ireland. And there are 4 provinces that surround the wheel: Ulster, Munster, Leinster, and Connacht. And they're the 4 provinces of Ireland. And in order for harmony and order and peace to reign over the land, we need to maintain our own harmony and pledge allegiance to the land, so to Tara, which is at the centre. And as with what's out with us, outside of us, it's also a reflection of what's within us. And to maintain our own harmony and our own peace, it starts from within and pledging allegiance to our centre, which is our sovereignty, or our sacred sovereignty, which lies in the centre. So we're going to take this tour, this journey just now. So with your gaze softened or eyes closed, just really settle in to the place where you are. And imagine that you're walking down a forest track and you cross over a bridge which is over a river and into the other world that we're going to explore just now. And you come across a clearing, a lovely, beautiful clearing in one of your most favorite spots in nature. And you make your way to the center of this clearing. And then you turn towards the south and you intuitively know which direction this is. And in the south is the earth, our root chakra, or where we ground ourselves. So you can imagine as you're facing towards the south, that your roots unfurl from the soles of your feet and just naturally make their way down into the earth, because it's what new roots naturally choose to do. And as they do so, they find the nourishment that's needed in the earth from the soil, the rocks, crystals, and any other elements that are contained in the earth. And these roots can go down, they can also spread out as well. And these are a real key aspect of your foundation. And in the Celtic Medicine Wheel and Celtic lore, the south is the direction of the Oran Mór or the Auron Mór, which is the big song, translated literally. And this is the great song, or the song of our soul. It represents what we want to sing into life through our creativity, through music, through our voice, through wonder and awe. So as you're standing in your place in nature just now, connecting with the earth, with your earth, your land, what surfaces for you as we explore the song of your soul, the song of your life? And just allow whatever wants to surface. And just notice what that is, if anything. And now you can turn to the west. And the west is the direction of our past, our ancestors. And it also represents the water element. For flow, feminine, our memories, DNA, and also our ancestors. And if you like, just now, you can invite some of your ancestors to join us in this circle. Those that are well, that wish to help you to heal and to continue to shine your light in the world. So you can invite them in just now, because there's plenty of space where you are, where we all are gathered here in the circle. And in Celtic mythology, the West is also represented by Lu, L-U-G-H. And Lu is the warrior, the master craftsman, the magician, who helps you tap into your knowledge and your wisdom. And a key aspect of the westerly point is surrender. So how can you surrender just now to what wants to heal and what wants to shine through you as you are here on this earth just now? And again, just notice what surfaces for you. And now we can turn to the north. Actually, let's go to the east first. That's where our ancestors want us to go just now. And the east is the rising sun. And it's also represented by the element of fire. What kind of fire do you want to create and build? What new ideas are coming through you and rising up? It's our life force energy, our passion, our drive, Shakti. It's also the masculine, future. And in Celtic mythology, it's represented by Bridget, triple goddess, who tends to the fire. Represents prosperity, abundance, fulfillment. The East asks for our commitment. So what are you committing to today and from now on? And what wants to commit to you? How can you tend to your sacred fire? And now we will turn to the north. And the north is the direction of the unknown, the unseen. It's also represented by the element of air, spirit, our breath, laughter, ha ha ha. And in Celtic mythology, it's guarded by the Cailleach, who you may have heard about. The Cailleach is the wild woman. She is the landscape. She is the bone mother. She is the fierce mother that tickles us to speak our truth. She won't stop until we do. The north is also where music resides, and it's also linked to our heart chakra through the sense of touch. So what do you want to open up to? Through your heart chakra, through the air that you breathe, through the wind that blows through your hair, through spirit, smoke, wind. How can you open up just a little bit more and welcome what wants to be expressed through you as you step into the unknown, even when it is one tiny baby step. The Cailleach will help us. She'll also challenge you to face the fears when we need to. And also in the Celtic Medicine Wheel, the north represents the battle within us, our polarities, the light and the dark, the sacred and the shadow, the yin and the yang? How can we bring balance to all of this? And now you can return to the center. And the center is the fifth direction of the medicine wheel. And in the center is where our sacred sovereignty resides. Our power, our truth. It's also described as our destiny. What will you devote yourself to that is your destiny, your purpose? How are you being called to truly stand in your power in order to take your next step? What does sacred sovereignty mean for you? This is represented by Danu, who the Tuatha De Danann, the ancient Irish warriors, they worshipped Danu. And Danu's also been called the Divine Mother. And this center point is the intersection of all the other 4 points. And the 4 points are the foundations to our life. So as the foundations externally around the globe are being rocked to the core, how can we bring our attention to the very foundations of who we are as a human being? And we can do that by connecting with each of the 4 directions, cardinal directions, the directions of the Celtic Medicine Wheel. Because all roads don't actually lead to Rome. All roads actually lead to our sacred sovereignty. So what roads are you going to walk on and follow? Which path is your unique path? So you can take another few moments to enjoy being in the center of your sovereignty. And just notice how this is for you, how this feels for you. What senses or sensations is this awakening within you? What are you noticing, or what's calling for your attention? So it's all about noticing, no judgment. The curiosity of a little toddler. And enjoy being in your power. And just remember that you can access this place within you at any moment, at any time, because this is you. This is part of you. This is why you're here. And so you can begin to pay attention to any sounds or noises that are around you, where you are. And you can begin to make your way back out of the clearing where you are in nature, back over the bridge, over the river, and back to the room, the here and the now. And if you do want to stay there a bit longer, just know that you can go back there at any time. And you can start to wriggle your fingers, your toes, stretch out if you want to. Take a deep breath, maybe place your hand on your heart. And just make the commitment here and now to connect with your sovereignty in the way that is right for you. And let's share this message out to each other in circle and also out to the world in whatever way is right for you. Maybe it's energetically, through light, through the beat of the drum, through music, whatever way. Let's send that out now and wrap around the world, because that can and does make a difference. And then you can open your eyes if they're not already open, and here we are back in the room, and I can and take all the time you need to process what emerged for you during this meditation. And whether that's drawing, walking, dancing, writing, or looking up any of the symbology that came up, take that time for yourself and enjoy. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel as well if you enjoyed this for more. I'm Emer Stassen, over and out.